7, discuss the recycling program. So Stacy.
Yeah.
I'll just briefly update you where we're standing. The bags have been ordered. The 4 recycling trailers have been ordered. We discussed with the facility landlord today verbally. Nothing is in writing for you to look at yet and go over. But we're hoping that one day next week or the next couple of weeks, the facility's going to be open for you to come by and look at it and see what you think. Then that proposal will be brought to you for approval. That's for the sorting. That's where the recycling will have to be taken in order to sort. We met with a buyer Friday, so we have a buyer for all the materials that we will be recycling now. So it's moving along pretty good, but we're waiting on a few things, and that's the bags to come in, the trailers to come in, and then hopefully have the facility in order with the approval.
Well, what we're looking at going from green bag, we're going to have 3 different colored bags. If citizens participate, they're going to have to help us sort instead of us investing in a lot of additional manpower right now. We're investing in bags, and we'll have a green bag, a blue bag, and a yellow bag. And if I tell you what product goes in what bag, I'll mess it up, so I'm not going to say that right now. But we'll have 3 bags for paper, metals, and plastics to go in. It'll be put out, and as we implement it, it'll be curbside, just like always. But it'll be put in a trailer. We've already ordered the trailers. The loose bags will be, or the bag will be thrown in a trailer. The trailer will go to the facility where we will sort we'll sort by color of bags. And that'll help us tremendously and keep our labor costs down right now. And then as we implement it, at their recommendation and the drivers, we'll implement it by whatever day of the week garbage pickup you are. If you're a Monday, if you're a Monday garbage pickup, you'll be implemented Monday first. And we'll get that started, and we'll implement the next busiest day that the driver said, put recycled products out. It may be a Thursday, we don't know yet, but Monday will be the first day. If you're a garbage pickup on Monday, that'll be the first households that'll be brought into it. We're going to phase it in because it's, it's sort of a whole new process. And what he's talking about, we're exploring. One of the biggest things is, we stored baled, contaminated recycle, but this will be baled product. The people that are buying it aren't going to buy it until we get a tractor trailer load of plastic or metal. So we're going to have a fair amount of space, as y'all know, to store it. So we'll come back and say, here are our options a little later. But we're moving forward. We're making progress. We just want to try to do it a little better when we start back. Thank you.
Stacy, on the trucks that will take full load trailers, is the bidding process started on it?
It has not yet, but it'll just be pickup trucks.
Yeah.
That's why we ordered the trailers that we did. It's not going to take anything special to do. We are discussing with USDA about some grants, and I've been in conversations with them, so we'll see where that goes the next couple of days, and then we'll propose to you what we'll need.
And we've got an ADM grant that should hear back at the end of the month, but there's a truck on it as well.
On that recycle truck that we have that compresses, will we have any use for it after we implement the new?
We will continue picking up cardboard with it. And we've got a rear loader, of course, for the cardboard also. Those will continue running. Cardboard has actually increased pretty drastic since I've been here. We picked up several cages from Scottsboro Recycling, and it just keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And the blue cans that we do have all are assembled, and they're going to be going out to schools, ball fields, city hall.
Special events.
Yeah, special events. So they're going to be utilized. It's still a good investment for those.
So we're looking at weekly or bi-weekly?
What we're going to implement is starting out with your darter drought, which is weekly, we'll start out with Monday's route. We'll let everybody that's on a Monday route start getting familiar with putting your bags out that week, and then we'll implement each day until we, get a cycle going. We just can't start off 5 days a week until we get our feet wet and try to make sure to figure this thing out.
Sorting's a whole new process for us.
Sorting is going to be very big. We're hoping that, I talked with Scott Matthews with the police department, and I think Chief Don and I also discussed it a little bit. Try to utilize some inmates the best we can to help with this process. But we're hoping that the bags, they're still going to be mixed. Don't think anybody's going to do everything like it's supposed to be. But I think it's going to cut down on a lot of sorting. I hope we get to open those bags and put it in a hopper till we got enough to bail, and that's the plan.
That's the plan.
Well, being able to do it once a week is great. I mean, you see in Madison County cutting back to once a month.
Yeah.
So,
Yes, sir.
yeah, that's a good thing.
But once we get started, people are not going to have loads every week. Heck, we may talk with you guys and go every other week, whatever. But right now, we'll go every week and just see how it goes.
Anything else? Thanks, Stacy.
Thank you.
Go to item number 8, discuss the pay. Larry?
That's Mr. Bailey or Mr. Mashman, I guess. We're working through it. We met with Rick, sort through money.
We've identified the streets we want to do, and this year, it's just making sure we have the money to do it.
Yeah.
So that's what we're working on right now.
How long the process till you think it might start?
You have to ask Rick that.
I know we'll have to appropriate the money.
Yes.
The biggest thing that
We're a lot closer than I thought we were going to be.
is, how much of the sales tax, can we utilize for paying?
There's been a lot of work done with it.
I appreciate what y'all done.
Hopefully we'll have something in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Did I say where the Parks Avenue Bridge is gonna start, like July 15th?
Yeah.
Well, that's the one paving job.
Well, July 1, right?
The road closure will start 2 weeks, July, 1st of July.
The 15th.
15th, we're gonna start advertising, it's closed the 1st of July, but we're advertising now, I guess, but 15th is the actual closure. For about 8 weeks. Thank you, I have to go a long way around.
So, I just appreciate the work that y'all put in on this, on the roads. I know that was one of the main focuses when we were up there in DC back in March, and came back and put that committee together, and just appreciate the hard work that y'all done, because I don't believe we paid anything last year, did we?
Very little, we were, having to sort of hold our money to a couple of projects,
So I just know that that's a focus, and I'm glad that we're going to be moving ahead with that.
I got one question for Josh. If you got a good estimate or a cost on that Walmart on that project over there, because that could affect our numbers a little bit.
Right. We're running a little bit over right now because of the dirt work, but a final number I don't have, I can get that close to it.
Okay.
I'll know better at the end of this month.
Okay.
There's some give and take going on right now.
Anything else on the thing? Now we'll go to item number 9, discuss July 5th holiday for the city employees. I know Mr. Ashburn brought that up a couple of weeks ago, and then we got that email that you forwarded to me.
State.
I guess as long as non-essential, they have to pay their day off, so they don't get overtime. Is that the way I read that correctly?
That says, Ms. Erin Green, the HR director, that's how she explained it to me. That, like emergency service will have to take the day off.
Right, if they were switching to
Right.
Like any other.
That was early next.
How many departments have we got this on? 4 teams.
one.
which is that street part. So they'll be really off 2 days that week. So how's that gonna affect the following week on services? And they have to work over the next Friday to be able to pick anything up?
No, we're doing, because knuckle booms are staying tore up, we're doing just a standard rotation on our knuckle booms. We're not doing overtime. I mean, you may have normally been a Thursday pickup, but it's based on equipment, what territory they cover. Your Thursday pickup may actually be the Wednesday of the next week or something.
I was just,
When are we looking at delivery on those knuckle buns?
Wayne was calling them this evening to see.
I think the tentative was sometime in the middle part of
Yeah,
July.
mid-July.
and the reason I was asking some of that, I was looking at some of the numbers on overtime, and I was just a little bit concerned. I mean, I
Our
think-
10 hours has cut our overtime.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got, it's tracked pretty good.
I was just looking at $9,000 over budget.
Well, I've got a breakdown of where it's used, and just like last year, a lot of our street department overtime is mosquito spray. We have overtime when they spray that we did last year. And then the fire, we're incurring and gonna incur some more overtime as we're dealing with this brush fire.
Okay. Well, I was just, like I say, that,
Yeah.
the year, last year was about 15,000, so I was just going with the number.
Sure. Sure. I can get y'all a breakdown of how it's affected going from 8 to 10.
Anything else on the July 5th holiday for city employees? No, we'll put it on next week's agenda. Go to item number 10, discuss the landfill equipment lease. Stacy?
This lease item right here is for the compactor. At this present time, we have 2 dozers, 1 track hoe, and a compactor down. The dozer's being repaired. The compactor, I got a price on the transmission for it. It was $30,000 without labor, that's just for the transmission. Compactor is not worth $30,000. So we had proposed earlier than we were wanting to, the compactor for the landfill. This time I had to rent a dozer for our CD sale side to get us by, and of course that's at $10,000 a month. So I need to get that thing off of rent as quickly as possible, and that's what I'm trying to do now. If the compactor is approved, you're still looking at a 5-month build. They're not shelf items. You have to build them and move along. What we have proposed is a lease. We'll put the time on those machines and try to, there were 2 options. There was a JSS, which is a job site solutions, and a lease. We would prefer the job site solutions, but cost-wise, it was not going to be feasible for us to do it. So we went back to a lease. It's about $6,800 a month, which is a really good deal for this type of equipment. You're looking at $500,000 piece of equipment, and it can be turned in whatever we choose. If it's 3 years, 5 years, 7 years, however we choose to proceed, we can actually turn this piece of equipment in and save some money on the full cost of it. There's some options, and they're going to be presented to you Monday to look at. But at this time, renting is going to cost more than go ahead and put the compactor on order.
Is this from the state bid list?
It is from the state business.
I understand, Stacy, by not having this thing, it's really costing us money. Because if you're not compacting, then it's costing us space in that landfill.
That is correct. And we just opened a brand new cell 1 week ago. And what we're putting in it right now, we're actually not shredding it the way we should be, but we're doing the best we can with what we got. You're going to pay it one way or the other. You can either build cells for millions of dollars, or or we can invest in the equipment. But we just, I mean, our hands are tied when it comes to this piece of equipment.
So you're saying that this piece of equipment would lease at $6,800 a month?
Yes, sir. I don't have the paperwork with me, I thought maybe you guys had it, but that's real close. That ended up being the cheapest per month price, is why we chose that avenue rather than going with the job site solution.
Rick, where would the $6,700 a month come from?
That'll be something that you got to put in the budget next year. And I know this is a big ticket item too, but I just want to caution you, we need to be careful on a lot of things that we're doing right now, because it's going to add a whole lot to our bottom line, our budget next year. The amount that I had put in there for future projects, and we have been cutting back, that would probably be something that we would have to take that from.
Okay. Any other questions?
This is something we have to have one way or another, but we got to come up with it. They borrow, steal, or one.
Still.
Have a good time.
Edit that, Garry.
Any other questions about this? No, we'll put it on the list. Scott Owens, we'll go to delegations. You want to come up here and speak about the barbecue and cook-off?
After hearing all the figures that Stacy was throwing around, I'm almost embarrassed to come up here and ask for money, but it's coming out of a different pocket, so I don't feel too bad. I'm here on behalf of the Scottsboro Community Events, the sponsor of the Scottsboro Barbecue Cook-Off, which is taking place October 12, 2019, and will be our 5th annual event. Last year, during the event, I stood back and watched all the activities that were going smoothly, with large crowds participating and having fun. And I remembered how it all started with an idea being kicked around the table as a means to bring more people to our downtown, and specifically to our historic square. I was humbled at what had been accomplished in the first 4 years of the event by the committee, with the help of our wonderful volunteers and our sponsors such as the City of Scottsboro. I'm again here, hand in hand, to ask the city once again be a major sponsor with a donation from the Tourism Fund of $5,000. I'm also very proud to let you know that in our 5th year, we have reached a pinnacle. We are now members of and being sponsored by the largest competitive barbecue organization in the world, the Kansas City Barbecue Society. This honor was achieved through the hard work of 2 of our committee members, Tim and Vicki Watts. This recognition will increase participation by competing contestants and draw even more people to Scottsboro. We're also pleased to announce that through the auspices of the Alabama Barbecue Association, we are participating in a 5-city throwdown competition with events in 4 of our neighboring cities. The final and crowning event will be incorporated into the Scottsboro Barbecue Cook-Off, and the winners will be announced after the competition. This year we're continuing with our usual activities, including the cornhole tournament and the bark-off dog parade, which was very successful, very popular last year, as well as the ever-growing People's Choice competition. Due to the proximity of Halloween this year, we are culminating the event with a witch's bicycle ride through downtown Scottsboro. We hope you can help us again, as any of you have been involved in something of this nature is about. It is very difficult and time-consuming to put something like this together, and we can use all the help we can get. Thank you for your attention. I'm done.
Anybody have any questions? I just want to thank you for everything that you did, Kelly, and all the volunteers, because that barbecue festival has only gotten larger and larger every single year.
We expect possibly 36 entrants this year. We started out with 4.
Right.
So, and plus this throwdown thing is going to bring a lot of people in. as well as a big sponsor of KCBS, which is, like I said, the largest in the world. We managed to hang on to their coattails, and that's really going to help us a lot. Whitney's supposed to give y'all, I hope to give y'all a copy of the application.
We got
The
it.
tourism.
I know last year there was some, and I think I brought it up in the reports, that there was a couple that just stopped in Scottsboro for that particular day, just to see Scottsboro when we were having a barbecue contest. And they were from Texas, and they, just because of the friendly environment, the people that they were, that met them and came up and spoke to them, they were actually thinking about moving here, and I believe both of them were educators, so it's little things like that you don't ever know that you're making an impact, so.
Never know. It always pays to be friendly with everybody, because we do have a lot of out-of-town and out-of-staters who come to visit. And it's growing often.
We'll put it on next week's agenda.
Okay,
Thank you. Mayor?
Couple of things, of course, just a reminder, I think you got, actually we gave you a color diagram of the layout for Bass this weekend. Tournament starts Friday, concludes on Monday. It's a big deal, as you know. Parking lot we was talking about paving today, they've still got a little bit to finish, but it's a tremendous enhancement. Till you go down there, you can't realize how much additional parking is going to be utilized. I think not just this tournament, but a lot of tournaments to come. Just wanted to mention that. Also, about a week and a half ago, most of y'all were able to attend a dinner. We had an EDA dinner. Sheila Shepherd, EDA, hosted. And during this meeting, there was about 25 attendees there. It was talked about what's going on in North Alabama with economic development in the Huntsville area, our area, interest with our airport and surrounding facilities. And sort of at the end of that meeting, we had a fair amount of discussion about the interest that's being generated by the city-owned property of Goose Pond Colony, or Goose Pond and Goose Pond Colony, and what we're trying to do is we keep trying to promote Goose Pond Colony itself, and continuing to have a lot of interest in what we own, and I think a lot of it is directly related to what's happening in Huntsville, North Alabama. I'd like to have a couple of council members assist me and some others as we, I guess, sort of vet out some of these interests and then come back and hopefully in 2 or 3 weeks or a month to the entire council of what we see as sort of a vision for this property and how we can move it forward and enhance that area or do something with it with developers and Goose Pond Colony as well.
Right. Being on the planning commission, I like that. That's all right.
So you'll be on there, and Mike, you want to be on?
Okay. Appreciate it. It's a lot of interest, and even some people out of Florida, developers out of Florida are looking. I mean, it's if you read anything on AL.com and believe half of what you read, you know, the housing market in Huntsville is crazy. So, anyway, thank you. That's all I've got.
Mr. Bailey?
I just had a couple things I wanted to ask about. I know we've talked about the brush fire for many weeks now, but can you give an update on that?
We met today, Stacy and Mr. White and Mr. Green and Chief and Wayne Moore, and we talked about it, and they went down there, and starting today, we're, I guess, attacking, is that a good word?
We're becoming more aggressive.
Yeah. Anyway, we're putting water on it and being more aggressive 12 hours a day, 7 days a week. They make great strides. Still a ways to go, but y'all went down there after the meeting today and pleased with the progress. We're just not there yet.
I feel like this step will save us a lot of work and a lot of money in the long term.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate your work.
There's
Thank you. We ought to the street department rather than our guy.
And Roy and them, of course,
Always count.
as I tell him, the check's in the mail, but there's still a lot of water used as well. 1 million gallons so far.
About.
So it's been a team effort. And we've also looked at a product that can be used at the landfill, but at this time, I don't feel like that's necessary, but it's a product we will be coming to y'all later on. It's a cover solution instead of dirt at the landfill, and everybody's going to it. It's ADM approved. So, getting off track here.
Yeah, I just appreciate it, like I say, that guy's hard work on that. I know it's been a struggle and been a lot of work.
The residents have been patient.
Great.
I just think everyone coming out, I don't think.
I don't have anything. Appreciate y'all coming out tonight.
Gary?
We'd like to see a good crowd this weekend from Scottsboro at the Bass League tournament. It would be nice to have a good turnout for our local people. Let them see how it's done now. I can remember when I was a kid and they had tournaments here. They're a lot different now than they were back then in Clifton, but I think it would be really nice to have a good local tournament. Thank you all for coming tonight.
Yeah, they're starting to show up now to pre-fish, so just never know who you're going to encounter and speak to. That we're fortunate enough to be able to host this tournament, and hopefully we'll make an impression on them to where they'll want to come back, and because the economic impact is rather large. So just appreciate everybody coming out tonight. We're adjourned. Thank you.